Hi everyone, in this video we're starting up the like features. So first I'll make a few changes to our route. So there are 6 actions. For example, if you declare all action for likes in here, you could have like index, show, or just for example, okay, new, edit, update, and save it. So you can have maximum 6 actions in here. So let's open terminal and have a look. So raise route. So you see the route for likes. You have post ID before it. That's the point of nested resource, right? But the point is, some like routes doesn't need post ID in order to find it. And there's there's 4: edit, show, update, destroy. These 4 routes doesn't need post ID in order to find it. When you have like ID, you don't need post ID to find the like record anymore. So post ID is pretty redundant here. We could change that by using shallow true. Save it. And now let's see how our routes work. You see, our route for edit, show, update, and destroy is much more shorter. Alright, so back to our view. So open likes, views for post and post list. And we'll start up the like features. Here's the actions. And we'll write if post is like current user not present, we're going to display link to the like path is like method delete remove true class. We copy this. Don't worry, and change this to love. No, actually loved. And else link to love post likes path post and method post remote true and class it is love, and we delete this and this thing to delete it, and inside we have strong and post likes dot h do like index inside we have like dot user dot name like this else if like equal post dot likes dot last strong and strong. And what we're doing is we're styling for the text like user A like this, or user A and user B like this, or user A and 15 people like this, something like that. You know, the way I write is pretty ugly. User.name like this. Tab inside, tab inside, else if just type me, and when run it you will understand how things work. And post.likes side index to as others. This is like, and somebody and 15 other like this, and we'll break. Else if index post like size I just cover all, so I just cover all case that could happen. Like dot user dot name else and like dot user dot name. Okay, save it. Right, this is actually S. Okay, save it. And this should be presence question mark. Alright, now let's have a look. So refresh, and you should press a button. You press a button here, it will create a like bracket with post ID, this post ID, and this current user ID. So press it. You might see nothing happen, but just manually refresh the page, and you see that somebody like this. This is the current user, and if you click that again, refresh, and that user is gone away. And this love icon is I need to fix that. A little bit weird now, right? So for example, you can have a lot of people like this post, and it will display like strong like this, strong long, and user A like this, or strong long and 16 others like this. You know that the light text I just written in code before will display it, and it's pretty complicated, and the code is pretty ugly, but you know it's work anyway. All right, now let's check that. Fix that love icon. This love one. So I'm wondering, what do we need for love? This one. Let's see what we need. 200 and 330. 200, 330. 200, 333. Save it. Alright, good now. Now I want to make a partial file for this like icon and this like text. So I will cut this and new file. Oh, actually not in here. It should be in likes folder. Likes and new file. Like icon HTML ERB. Paste it here. And in here I want this to is like. This should be like this. I want to make it shorter. Like that is like. So is like here is a like record of post and current user, meaning that if this user has liked this post or not. If we have, we're gonna print out the delete icon. This will link to a delete like, and we're gonna display a love one, a red hat icon, and else we just make create like path. This is a create like path, and the icon is the white heart icon, and save it. So if in here we want like records, we should pass it inside properly. Render like icon. I'm gonna pass this inside in a hash is like host is like current user post host. Yeah, this should work. So this is what you're gonna use in this like icon, and this is what you pass in. You pass this variable to is like, and this variable will be used on like icon. Alright, and I want to wrap this inside a div with ID icon post. Cut it and paste it here, and here I will make it unique. Post ID to S. Yeah, I want to make it unique like this, so later when we use Ajax, we will select this exactly like icon and change it and update it. So later you will see how it's work. And for like icon, well, for like icon we don't need this. And okay, tab it out. Alright, cut it and create a new file. This is like text HTML ERB. Paste it, and in here I want this is likes. Yeah, for all of this I just want to make it likes. So in an atom you can select multiple cursor, like you highlight this post and you see that you have multiple posts in here, and you hit Command D and you can select all of that and hit delete, and done. Super cool. Alright, so in here I want likes, and in here I'll pass it properly. So render like text. So let me see what we need in here. So we need likes, and we'll pass it likes post dot likes. Right, save it, and in here I'll make this div unique to like text post ID to s. Save it. Right, so now let's create the return.js file. Actually, I think we should change this to post folder. Sorry. Yeah, it should be in here because we're rendering on the post page, and it should be the same folder we post. Alright, now let's create the return.js file. So yeah, first create new folder likes, and inside here we create new file, create jserb, and we'll write like this. Oh, actually, I think we should check that our partial work or not. Like this. Hit this and refresh. Alright, this I think like this. Alright. Alright, create jserb. Like icon post ID to s dot html link to love like path like method delete remote true class course by love high text. And we change the like text post for post with ID and HTML G render post like text likes post likes, and we print console log create like success and copy, and I'll create another file destroy jserb, paste this, and this is linked to love post likes path. It should be likes, and this should be post method post no true class course by love high text, and this is delete like success. Save it and save it in here. Alright, now let's see how it's working. Okay, and hit. Yeah, it should be changed. We're using Ajax now. And if you open console, go to network, and network, when you click this, so it will return a JS file, and this JS file will update on the UI, and you don't have to reload all the web just like we did manually before. and this JS file will update part of your web, and this is the content. And so first is select exactly the post you want using the jQuery. So like icon post 21, and this one, you see like icon post 21, and it will update it icon and the text. And yes, we have some problem with the like text. There's one case we haven't covered yet. Like text here inside here. Yeah, save it, and let's see. Like, yeah, it worked now. Alright. So how things work? And first in the controller and like controllers. So after the line was, for example, line created and respondent.js, you'll run this JS file, create JS for create function. And in create, its job is to, so first change the icon and change the text. So for the icon, we will select the exactly post by using its ID, and then we change its icon, and the same post, and we render it, render like text, and we pass variable inside it, and the same with destroy. So pretty easy how things work, okay? And the point we're using the partial file like this is that we could reuse it in other place, and we'll use it on show. Alright, so in here, this like icon, and we've used the same here. Copy, and I'll drag it next to each other's. Paste, and in here we are using instant variable. So this should be instant. This should be instant. Alright, for the like text, copy, and this paste. This should be instant, save it. Well, actually we should check the controllers. Like controllers, let's see. Oh no, post controllers. Post controller for show, and we have likes and is like, and we should use is like, and we should use is like, and for like we should use this. Copy and paste it. Save it. Alright, now let's test it. We go to this post. Yeah, that's not expected. Post. Alright, 66. Post. Save it. Refresh. Now let me hit like. Yes, draw like this. No, yes, no. Yeah, good now. And back to page. Alright. And you can see that the layout, this post, and in the post detail is pretty much the same. And so let's make a partial file 2. So on show, cut it, create a new partial, and this is photos, HTML, paste it. We should use save it. So back in here, we will render it. Photos, host, host. So one thing that in partial file we should not use instant variable, or actually we should not assume that we have instant variable in this. And what we have to do is we should pass instant variable, and then we use this in the partial file. That's much more safe. Right, now let's see if it works. Yeah, it still works. Right, now let's do for the index host list. So we have this, delete it, render, photos, post, post, save it, and let's see. Uh-oh, that's weird. Let's see on photos. Oh, this should be post. Yeah, let's see. Okay, it worked now. I think also for the, yeah, it still works. And final thing I want to do is back on the round, and I'll delete some round I didn't use. Save it. Right, so that's it for this video. See you guys next time.